Good time of day, guys! My name is Godzi, and welcome back to another episode of 13 Sentinels, Aegis Rim. Last episode, we completed the next 3 waves of the 3rd area Himawari ward, which were definitely a little easier, but I still don't think I necessarily earned this S rank on the 5th wave. But, hey, oh well. Doesn't fuck with me none. So yeah, we're going to be continuing in this episode, at least with Gouto's story. If we manage to unlock Hijiyama, we'll see. But yeah. As you can tell, I also did not go back and get S ranks on those 2 battles yet. Eventually. Let's continue. Oh. Alright. Renya Gouto. What you got? Oh, okay. No, this is fine. Okay, Kisaragi, Miwako, Chihiro. So this is like directly after the last scene, right?
The terminal's the other way. Oh, that's Sentinel.
It is a little.
It's gotta be Iori.
It is a little interesting how the
Hey, Iori, what's going on? Iori?
It's not letting me pause in this part, but whatever.
Just keep running.
The story here is kind of
Where are we even supposed to run?
different from, oh shit, how the actual battle happened.
Miwako, I'm sorry
I don't know,
couldn't
it's
get
weird.
You somewhere safer, but I'll handle this. Usami-chan?
Oh. Okay. This is Gouto's story, right?
Usami-chan disappeared. What the heck is going on? Don't worry. I'm going to protect you. Everything's gonna be okay.
She has no idea what happened to Kisaragi.
I need to stay logical. Logical. Just so you know, I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna try something.
Okay.
Honestly. Goto-kun! I know you can see me. You've got a drone up, right? I need you here right now. Goto? You don't mean... Goto-kun! Renya Gouto? Yep. So you know him too?
Oh, and there he is, probably.
There
You called?
are. Goto-senpai!
Oh, fuck, why
Where
are you...
did you come from?
Hold on, let me read. Okay. That's a whole chapter.
Chihiro-san, why did you call for me?
My senior ID can get me access to the higher level commands. But I still need the biometric authentication to get it started. So I'll need your help. Though, it's not a favor for me. I'm the one who's going to be helping all of you, in the end. Don't move.
Are you trying to shift from
Are
here?
we shifting during the final
I
battle?
need you to step away.
Poor Miwako, she has no idea what's been happening this entire game, and even when she did, she no longer did. Okay, so what the fuck are we doing?
This place is...
We're inside the underground UFO.
Are we in the 20s or
The Sector
Sector
4
3?
mainframe.
Sector 4. Oh, so in the 80s then. Okay.
What are you trying to achieve?
Maximum hypocrisy.
Up.
Once I'm done here,
What?
your fight might get just a little easier.
Oh.
Get on the shifter already.
Okay.
I've established a connection to the system. My senior credentials should take care of the rest. you. I didn't think you'd come back for me. I'm shifting you back.
Okay.
Now, let's get started, shall we? All units fighting the kaiju. Can you hear me?
Oh. Okay, so this is during the final battle. I don't understand the terminal thing, like why they were running from the terminal. Wasn't this wave 5 of the first area or something?
Who's that? How'd you get on this channel?
Hi, Amiguchi.
Huh? Wait, you're the girl Miwako was helping.
Chihiro. Is that you, Chihiro?
Yeah, this is during the first
I'm Chihiro
area.
Morimura.
What? That's our teacher's name.
I'm going to evacuate the populace all at once.
I'm glad to finally see some connection
We'd have, say,
between the
1.2
destruction
million
missions
people
in this.
Sector 4. They'll all be force shifted to the year 2025. As in Sector 3.
To the year 2025? You're shifting over 1 million people?
So you don't have to worry about any civilian casualties. That's all.
Wait a minute, Chihiro!
Initializing shift.
Huh. Okay. I saw one of Wajima's cronies in there. Interesting. Oh, even Miwako.
Isn't this... That should be everyone.
Jeez.
Unbelievable. Absolutely ridiculous. Why am I doing this?
Oh, I went through.
Hijiyama.
What's the meaning of this? How did you gain access? Explain yourself.
I'm Takatoshi Hijiyama. I just have one favor to ask of you.
A favor?
Well, it's kind of complicated, but I'm actually asking on behalf of someone else.
Oh, Okino.
A young man by the name of Okino.
Tsukasa Okino?
Oh, boy. Yep, that was hypocrisy. Interesting. Should we go finish Hijiyama real quick, then? Alright, anything in the files? Miwako. Thanks to Chihiro, she was able to evacuate the Sector 4 battlefield and find refuge in Sector 3. Awesome. Is that it? Imagine if that's the only thing. Why was it called hypocrisy, then? And why did she say it was hypocrisy? Huh. Okay, so a lot of people technically showed up during that, but let's start with Gouto. So yeah, evacuating together into Usami on the move. Sure. A shift of the populace. Okay. A didn't show up. No. Megami didn't. Iori technically did. Yeah, Usami on the move. Because that was her sentinel. Juro didn't. Ryoko didn't. Takamiya didn't. Amiguchi did. Right after Leave It to Me, a shift of the populace. Tomi Kisaragi. Usami on the move, a shift of the populace. Ogata didn't. Hijiyama. Oh, mother and son. Okay. So he's still got 2 things before then, as well as all this. Interesting. Miura, a shift of the populace. Nanami didn't. Gouto, we already checked. Okay, so then in all events... Damn. Okay. So, evacuating together, Usami on the move, a shift of the populace, survivors in a ruined city, mother and son. We're really starting to cut down on the amount of events there are. Yeesh. Alright. Let's finish off Hijiyama then. Just cuz.
All right.
Alright. Here we go. Takatoshi Hijiyama. Sector 3 UFO, 300 meters underground. So roughly when is this gonna be? Are you by yourself? No, you're with Okino. Okay.
Where do I begin? Well, I think I finally found what we needed. The answer to our problem.
Okay.
What is it?
I'd prefer to handle the introductions first, but...
Okay. Oh wait, I have a thing to think about.
What can I do right now? I have to save everyone. That means I need to stay at Okino's side. So
And then this, yeah.
Well, I guess we're a bit early.
I keep on hitting my
The
table on
command
accident.
ship's still behind the horizon. That means still about half an hour until they're in comms range. Now it's a waiting game.
Okay.
go ahead and explain.
Guess I owe you that much. You remember our talk about the decode?
Sure.
Something inside that inner velocitor? It's the thing calling the Deimos, right?
You got it. More specifically, the important part is its connections to 3 discrete points. One of those points is the command ship in orbit, which I'll show you here.
Okay, I'm guessing
From that
something
ship,
with
it
Inaba.
extracts the data of the Deimos themselves.
God, this chair
That data
sucks.
is used to manufacture them in the automated factories in Sector 1. Then the factory-fresh Deimos are deployed to attack Universal Control. And that's how the decode works.
Okay.
So why do the attacks make people disappear?
I might actually have the answer to that one. But, well, it'd be better if you heard it from her, the command ship.
Inaba.
Hey, the stall is moving.
I'm gonna beat it up. Uh-oh. Never mind. I failed. Oh, shit.
Where do I begin? Well, I think...
Are we seriously having the whole conversation again? Oh my god, that's fucked. Okay, go over there.
Stop!
Okino.
It stopped.
Sure. Die, 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 die. Hello.
Is this doll some kind of enemy?
Must have come from above ground. I'm definitely triggering the voice recognition, but... looks like my operation authority has been revoked. My commands aren't enough to shut them down. They'll be back in action soon.
Then knock it the fuck over.
Hey, over here too.
Ah!
Stop!
This doesn't look good.
You're telling me. We need to go. Something's off.
Okay.
What's wrong?
That console. Looks like I can only use the controls from there.
Seriously?
You stay here. I'll go set the timer.
Hey,
Doesn't the timer on that thing not work?
Stop!
Okay now. Okay, bye.
damn it. Why me? Why only me? I have to get back now, or Okino might not. Someone.
Enter stage
Anyone.
right.
I need to find someone who knows how to time travel.
Okay.
I know what I saw. Just as I was shifting, I saw Okino. And the androids were after him. I need to get back and rescue him.
Go to campus.
Sekigahara would know.
He would.
Keitaro's sentinel could also travel in time. Wait, that nurse would know as well.
Isn't she dead?
Crawling to him for help leaves a bad taste in my mouth, but desperate times call for desperate measures. If what Keitaro said is true, the Sentinel's capable of time travel. So if I can take it back from the government in Shikishima, maybe I can use it to save Okino. Okino was looking into that teacher. Maybe she knows something about time travel.
Hello?
This is hardly the time for a snack.
Do you think someone wouldn't be there?
I can't seem to find that teacher.
Hi?
Excuse me, miss. There's something I need to ask you.
Sure. What's up?
Hold on.
You've been in the area for a while, right? Seen any suspicious characters? Sharp eyes, acting fishy?
Yeah, right in front of... never mind.
Okay.
I'm looking for a boy named Miura. He'd be wearing a school hat. Has he been around here?
A school hat? Oh, you mean that middle schooler kid?
Middle school.
You've seen him?
Sorry.
Is he that young?
I don't really know anything. But you might want to talk to one of our track members.
Where would I find them?
Around now, she'd probably be at the rest area.
Understood. Thank you.
Okay.
I'm looking for a teacher named Morimura. Do you have any idea where she might be?
You need to find Miss Morimura? I think she already went home for the day.
Shit.
Really? Of all time, she had to be gone during an emergency. I'll have to look somewhere else.
Alright, Miura it is then.
I've actually got some stuff to do, so...
My apologies.
Yeah.
I appreciate the help.
Alright, break area. We have to find Natsuno, I guess. Is Miura actually, like, middle school age? Oh. You're not Natsuno.
For what?
I'm looking for a shady guy who looks like he might start a fight.
You keep
Have
describing
you seen
yourself.
anyone like that around school?
Yeah.
Really?
I'm talking to him.
Anyone else?
Well, there's also Ogata-kun.
Drat. Never mind, Miura.
I'm looking for Miura. A boy with an old school hat. Any idea where I might find him?
A school hat? You mean Natsuno's boyfriend?
Natsuno?
One of my friends in track has a boyfriend. And he always wears this super vintage-looking school hat.
Okay.
That's him. Do you know where he is?
He wasn't near the athletics building. I do remember something. Oh, I've seen him around the old school building.
The old school building. So, the wooden schoolhouse. Thank you. Much appreciated.
Alright.
Is
Bye.
that all you need?
Yes.
Alright, walkway. Watch this, I'm about to get shot by... Reminisce?
Okino.
Okay, I thought I was gonna joke about getting shot by Ryoko, but...
What's wrong?
Never mind. Here's something. Zelda's lullaby.
This is for you.
What's this?
A letter.
I really like you.
This did not happen.
What are you doing? Don't be crazy. I...
Gotcha.
Oh, okay.
Deja vu, huh? Isn't this where I confessed to Nenji Ogata too? That seemed like it really got to you. I thought you might be feeling left out, so...
You idiot. You thought it'd make me happy for a man to confess to me?
Guess not, huh?
Okay. No Ryoko to shoot me in the neck. Ow! Oh, that was just a spider. Miura! Miura!
Nobody here.
Miura! Miura!
Huh?
Natsuno.
You? Wait, maybe... This was the correct area to search.
Oh, Miura. Technically.
It is him.
Wait, that's...
Hello.
You're the scout unit that was with Sekigahara. Why do you have this? Who are you?
Takatoshi-san. Let me take you.
Huh, what?
Let me take you to Okino's location. He has been wounded by androids.
Unsurprising.
His condition is critical.
Uh-oh.
What? Who exactly are you? How do you know about Okino?
Television broadcasts and command ship transmissions. Miyuki Inaba used them to inform me.
Oh, okay.
He will need it. Oh, sure. Here.
Gun!
What is this?
I don't know how to use this.
You will need a weapon to neutralize the androids.
Some kind of future gun?
I extracted it from the Hijiyama laboratory. It was designed based on data from the mainframe. Okino, please stay here. What? It will be dangerous. Okino may not have much time.
Then let's move.
BJ, fucking Miura sounds like he doesn't have much time left either. Dude's robo voice getting raspy as shit. Uh-oh.
3 active androids detected.
3.
I'm on it.
Kapow! I am not used to this. Fucking kapow!
Over here.
Ugh. Fucking, kapow!
Is it over?
Alright. Okino!
Okino! Where are you hurt? Don't worry. I'll get you to a hospital.
Hijiyama-kun,
Don't talk. I'm here.
the letter. Read my letter.
Okay.
No! Okino! No.
Who else will I have ice cream with?
He's gone.
Universal Control has isolated him.
Okay?
So they finally made it here. Okino. You don't have much of a knack for love letters.
Okino's letter.
The invasion force is approaching Sector 4. So I'd like to share the Sentinel with you. I hid it in the ocean in Sector 5. It's the one I piloted. Sentinel number 12.
Huh.
If anything happens to me, you'll need access to it. So I made one last adjustment to your body on my own. The Sentinel activation switch is on your left forearm.
Okay. Activate Sentinel.
Activate Sentinel.
Okay, I'll do it.
That
Fine.
scout unit said you were isolated. If you really are alive, if you're out there somewhere, then you're going to need a home to return to. It'd be a shame if it was gone.
Based Hijiyama.
So, I'll fight to my last breath to save it. That's all the reason I need.
Alright.
Now let's go. Sentinel number 12.
So you're telling me in one of the previous battles, Okino personally piloted the big punchy
Finally. I was wondering
Sentinel?
when you'd show up.
What was that?
So did Okino upload himself
thought I heard
into
Okino's
the
voice.
Sentinel?
You did. It's me.
Hi.
You know,
You can't see them, but I do still have legs. No ghosts here.
so the scout was right.
I'm still alive.
Different
Because we
rendition of
shared
Zelda's
the
Lullaby.
You're the only one who I can communicate with.
What can I do? How do I save you?
I can't go back to that world anymore. I was cut off from it to keep me alive. This was the answer, Hijiyama-kun. Remember what we talked about? The mystery process eating up 80% of the inner Lossiter's memory?
Oh, yeah?
Our hearing, vision, scent, touch, and taste. It was supplying sensory data, everything we ever perceived. It made everything in that world seem real. That was practically its highest priority function.
Seem real? You don't mean it was all fake? My home, the factory.
The 5 sectors are not reality. Besides the 15 of
Understandable.
us, every human we've ever known, they were created by universal control. That world is a simulated space, a massive, perfect illusion for us.
None of it was real.
These cockpits we're in right now, that is reality.
Oh.
My designs for the Sentinels never had cockpits at all. What kind
Oh.
of suicidal moron would get in a 35-meter weaponized metal suit? A single punch's recoil impact would hit the pilot like a train crash. But then the finished Sentinels had ways to get inside. I wasn't too familiar with the systems we'd pulled from the mainframe data. I figured it was just a speck I hadn't noticed at the time. But it wasn't even a cockpit at all. They're growth pods, meant to keep our bodies healthy.
Wait. Huh?
We were born inside these pods.
What?
We have never known life outside of them.
What?
If all that's true,
What? Huh?
how do we get out?
I don't know if we can get out. But at least one thing's clear. If the Deimos invasion destroys the world we knew, then we will all die inside these pods.
Fat chance of that. You're shameless, shrewd, and infuriating. People like you don't die so easily. No matter what else may change, my duty is the same. I live in service of my country. And the people I love.
Hijiyama-kun.
I will not let you die.
Hijiyama-kun. No matter how this ends, I will always be with you. Let's go.
Okay. To the final battle. Nice! Hijiyama's story cleared. I won't let you be alone. Okay. So what are you saying? Takatoshi Hijiyama. When the kaiju appear in 1985, Hijiyama reads the letter Okino left for him and activates Sentinel number 12, previously Okino's craft. Since Hijiyama and Okino shared Sentinel number 12, Hijiyama was able to communicate with Okino again in the cockpit of the Sentinel. Okino then reveals to Hijiyama that the world they are in is a simulated space, and the cockpit is actually the, quote, real world. Sure. Okay, although he dies in Universal Control due to an android attack, he's still able to communicate with Hijiyama inside Sentinel number 12. Okay. Interlocutor. 80% of the interlocutor memory is used to supply sensory data to their users. This ensures that whatever happens in the simulated reality feels real to them. First generation Sentinels. Sentinel number 12 originally belonged to Tsukasa Okino, but he hid it in the ocean of Sector 5 so that Morimura and the others wouldn't find and retrieve it. In case something happened to him, Okino registered Hijiyama as its pilot. Cockpit. Since any pilots would suffer enormous damage from a kaiju strike to the Sentinels, Tsukasa Okino's original designs for the Sentinels didn't have a cockpit at all. Okay. Artificial satellite in orbit. Connection gets cut off when the satellite is behind the horizon, as that puts it outside of comms range. Okay. And then, I saw at the end, Okino's letter. Letter left to Takatoshi Hijiyama by Tsukasa Okino, who had disappeared. Okino prepared the message in the event that something might happen to him, explaining that he had tinkered with Hijiyama's body, shared Sentinel number 12 with him, and placed the activation switch on his left forearm. Okay. Sure. So, Hijiyama. Jeez, that's a lot. So, right after Lost Memories, Strange Atmosphere, Impatience, led by a scout unit, Okino's death, then Brothers in Arms happens, To Protect All I Hold Dear, Defend With My Life, The Real World, and then Mother and Son happens after that. Okay. I'm guessing, well, no. We got technically another one, didn't we? Did that not does that not count? Did that not count as an event, the whole letter flashback? I suppose not, huh? Okay. So the sectors are basically a simulated reality. How does that then make the cockpits the real world? They wake up and interact with the simulated reality through a sentinel? Is that how it works? Huh. Okay, so the little mastermind, Strange Atmosphere, Impatience, led by a scout unit, Okino's death. Then Goodbye BJ happened. Wait, huh? Oh. Okay, no. Okay, I was like, how does this happen? And then BJ brings Hijiyama to Sector 3. No, that happens after. So this happens, then Okino's death, Goodbye BJ. It's her again, girl on the run, records of the truth, yada yada. To Protect All I Hold Dear, Defend With My Life, The Real World, Vow of Victory, I Fight For Myself, The Last Piece, Breaking Limits, yada yada, all the way down through Mother and Son. So have we seen everyone activate their sentinels then? I believe we have. Yeah, we have. Neat. Okay, cool. Yeesh. Alright, well, back into Gouto then. He should only have 2 segments left. Renya Gouto. Oh god, 2188.
This data is...
Kengo Ogata?
Is that you, Gouto? It's been a while.
Is that you,
The
Keith
last time
Silverstein?
I saw you was 2 months before my death.
That is Keith Silverstein.
Roughly a year ago, I think.
Who is Kengo Ogata?
Chairman Ogata.
Chairman?
An AI construct based on Chairman Kengo Ogata.
Huh?
Why would this be in Morimura's files? I see. So this is how she managed to raise all those funds.
What?
She must have used this AI to access the Shikishima chairman's hidden network. Not quite. I'm afraid that was originally my idea. The good Professor Morimura was only following my orders. So all of this was by design? Your design? Leaking the prototype nanomachinery to the black market? The catastrophic consequences? You're the one who exploited her. If you blame anyone, blame yourself. We were so close to losing Project Ark entirely. Now we must prioritize the project above all else.
So is this like Ogata's dad?
Finally have my second chance
Who's
at life.
dead? And from what I can guess,
Downloading yourself into a clone.
the prior Shikishima
A
CEO?
brave new Earth
Downloading
is
into a
waiting
clone?
for me.
What?
I won't let you do this. What is Professor Morimura doing now? She's dead. By that hitman's hands, I presume. That's humanity. Self-destructive to the very end. Only a few survivors left now. I give them 3 days at most. My deepest condolences for your imminent death. Shut up, Construct. Your project is over. Unfortunately for you, the Ark is already set off. It's still within comms range. You don't have clearance. I refuse to let an AI control the future of humanity. Out of the survivors, the ones who would have clearance.
So how many? So I would assume Izumi, Hijiyama, Morimura, Izumi, Hijiyama, Okino, Morimura, Ogata, at least, are dead in 2188 by then. Right? Is there anyone else that would be? Maybe Megami? Probably not. I don't know.
Suppose I am the professor. Then what?
Oh, we're following this up?
I want to know the truth. I want to know the reasons behind all of this. But that seems unlikely. I imagine you're not inclined to tell me anything.
And why's that?
It'd be inconvenient for you if we had all the facts. Considering you're trying to eliminate us. From the very beginning, you never intended for this world to survive. If Operation Eat a world reset, well, this operation goes like she will stop it.
Okay, that's the one that we were supposed to read. Whatever.
You think I'm trying to destroy the world?
I do.
So you think I'm enabling the kaiju now? Even though I've got more reason to hate them than any of you?
That is true, at least. You're clearly not on the kaiju's side. After all, they are a threat to your primary objective, which would be to carry out the plan you formed in 2188.
And that is?
However, that plan may now be untenable. The situation has deviated too drastically. Recall when I brought you to the underground UFO? I believe you said something like, it was out of your hands.
Remarking the UFO. Recall. Flashback! Sector 3 mainframe. So where do all the androids come from again? Is that just because of Ida? He made too many and they went rogue?
This is the mainframe of the UFO?
Yes.
Honestly, Okino-kun, you can't take anything else in life seriously. So why do you put so much time into all this?
Okino.
Just talking to myself. More importantly, look at this mess. Something unpleasant must have happened here.
Most likely.
Examine.
A Shikishima android.
Oh, yeah?
Probably left here by Ida-san.
Yep. More of them.
They've all been shot. External damage suggests the weapon was a phaser.
Okay.
They're all out of commission. Too damaged to function.
I see. Let's get started then.
Is it really possible?
I have a fairly comprehensive grasp of this system. This abnormality all comes down to the decode, right? I should be able to get rid of it.
Why would Miss Morimura push for Operation Aegis if this was an option all along?
Well, you said it yourself. She's either being controlled by someone, or she could be trying to save herself.
That's not right. Hold on. That file system hadn't even been analyzed yet. How did you gain access?
I have a senior admin ID. Access privileges for the entire system.
You somehow got access to an account that high level?
Yes, I have my ways. This is no good. Sector 3's mainframe has been damaged in an attack. It's barely operational. I won't be able to process much here. Well, not much choice. I'll have to send direct instructions to the command ship.
Command ship?
The mothership in orbit. It can send commands directly to the UFO.
Is it an Ark? Some grand design from the people of the future?
Either that or a base of operations for an alien invasion. The comms channel to the command ship is cut off. Must be hiding somewhere beyond the horizon. Looks like about 35 minutes until the comms reconnect. But we don't have that long. Time to find another link.
Will this fix cut off the kaiju's attacks?
It should be able to solve the problem at its core. However, we can't stop any commands that were already processed. That's out of my hands.
Which means we'll still have to deal with the kaiju already generated. We don't know how many the factories have produced. If we could just verify their numbers. We're going to need the Sentinels after all.
That may be best. Operation Aegis is too much of a risk.
Oh boy. Evil. Evil!
In other words, the decode's activation is a blow you cannot recover from. No matter how you try to fix it, your plan is irreversibly impacted. The most direct fix would be eliminating the decode. Then, you would just restart the loop anew.
Loop.
That would revert the situation back to the original plan. Which is, in essence, your goal.
You're overthinking this.
In order to trigger a loop, you need them to destroy all the sector's mainframes. And therein lies your goal. You want this world destroyed so the timeline can be reset. But you have one major obstacle. And that's Operation Aegis.
Okay.
Aegis isn't just an ordinary defense system. It causes a terminal to seal itself off in self-defense, preventing anyone from using it to control the world. Once all the terminals are sealed off, we'll be severed from the mainframe, effectively preventing any further loop or extinction. But if that happens, your plan is null and void. We'd be stuck in a loop where your goal was impossible.
Fine then. Let's say all your wild speculation is correct. What do you plan to do about it?
Kill you. Shoot you with this gun I found.
Let's backtrack a little bit. We discussed the suspect of Miss Morimura's murder. And you asked me who I think did it.
You have a gun, don't you? You have a gun, don't you?
If you actually are Professor Chihiro Morimura, then I believe you personally murdered Miss Morimura.
Dun dun dun.
Did I now?
She was a staunch advocate of Operation Aegis. A thorn in your side, someone in the way of your reset.
An interesting theory, if also an incorrect one.
Believe me, I understand why you'd view me with hostility. Certainly Renya Gouto was responsible for chasing you out of Newman. Even if it was on Shikishima's behalf. A buyer simply eliminating liabilities. After that, you took the lead on Project Arc. Under Kengo Ogata's oversight.
Okay, and who is that? Fucking explain
Kengo
him.
Ogata, of course, being Nenji Ogata's father.
Okay, so that was right.
And Shikishima's chairman, who recognized your
Okay, so that
talent.
was right too.
He passed away in 2187. His
Okay.
age caught up with him. But the other Kengo Ogata is perhaps more relevant.
Other.
The one you created after his death using his
Oh, the
memories.
AI.
An AI construct. You were letting it control you.
I was just getting advice. Dug that out of a log too?
Yes. Renya Gouto found that AI. The log was recorded in the colony after your death.
Clone.
Once your clone reaches 18 years of age, you set it so that she'd download your memories.
So Iori.
It's clear
Or
this project was
who
not a
becomes
selfish
Iori.
endeavor. I'm sure you felt a sense of duty to save humanity.
Well, no, because
But you were also trying to bring Kengo Ogata back to life.
who exactly is Iori then, actually? Because if the initial thing was like, oh yeah, Hijiyama and Miura are in Sector 5, Kisaragi and Megami are in the 20s, Ida's in the 20s, Iori was in Sector 1, right? So it started in 2089, right? Or Morimura was. So how then did Iori get to Sector 4? Was that just some fucking around that multi-loop Morimura did? Same with Amiguchi going into that era?
So Professor Morimura takes over Chihiro Morimura's clone. And presumably, Kengo Ogata would take over Nenji Ogata's clone.
Ah.
That's why
Why?
you're so intent on sticking to the plan. Certainly, from your perspective.
But Ogata's cool. Why
Ms.
would he want to
Morimura
take
was
over his
expendable.
son's clone?
She had to die. Her very survival endangered your ultimate goal.
Well, that is a shame. This isn't ideal,
Oh,
but you know too much.
okay.
Goodbye.
I have a gun too. Oh, he's unlockable. Okay. Close results. Oh, hey! Ha, that's funny. Protagonist with story progress at 100% or over. 12, currently at 12. Nice. So this is literally the last segment the game would let you do. Interesting. Kengo Ogata. Father of the 2188 Nenji Ogata, as well as the chairman of Shikishima Group. He died in 2187, but he left behind a simulated AI construct of his personality. He is responsible for manipulating Professor Morimura and pressing Project Arc forward, planning to revive himself through the use of the interlocutor and cloning technology on the New Earth. Automated Factory. Chihiro used her senior admin ID in the UFO's mainframe to stop the automated factory from producing kaiju. Okay. Artificial satellite in orbit. Also called the command ship or mothership in orbit. Chihiro accessed this in order to stop the automated factory's mass production of Deimos. And... okay. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Okay, files. So, let's just start by going to, Gouto. So, yeah, we're filling out most of this shit. Accessing the mothership happens after a missing memory. Chihiro, missing memory, accessing the mothership, the pilot's mark. Compatibility in clones. Proof of qualification. So then she aims a gun at him, and then this happens. Criminal from the future. Oh, is it Megami that stops that from happening, maybe? Somehow? And then there's 3 more scenes. Okay. So are we gonna fill out everything else? Interesting. Okay, all events. So yeah, Kengo Ogata. That's the last 2188 event that happens before the final countdown. So do we have any other gaps anywhere? In the early part of the story? There's accessing the mothership, which happens before a closed world and after a missing memory. Proof of qualification, blank, A. Sekigahara. And then just a shit ton still afterward. Which makes me think we're not gonna get all of those, but the remaining gaps, yes. Alright, let's finish the last segment. Dun dun dun. Renya Gouto. Oh, we're here.
Initiating metaskill analysis. This shouldn't take too long.
Whoa.
I'll send you the data once it's ready.
That would be great.
But I must say, this is a surprise. Okino-kun really managed to push this through? Integrating this half-coded thing into the control system?
Thank you. No, well, Okino wanted to tell you that. Thank you.
Okino-kun said that?
Is this fucking Zelda's Lullaby clone just Okino's theme or some shit?
So he appreciates your help with all this.
I see.
To look at you, anyone might think you are just a child. But you must be a truly exceptional individual. The message was Okino's, but I'd like you to know I'm grateful as well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must return to the battle.
That boy. So he appreciates me, does he?
Okay.
Well, that is a shame.
Oh boy.
This isn't ideal, but you know too much.
I've never had a gun aimed at me before.
Goodbye.
No. Oops.
You cannot shoot me with that gun.
I only pretended to care.
So anyone who knows the truth of Aegis is a liability to you. And liabilities must be dealt with. Does that sum it up?
Phaser's been added to the thought cloud. Ha. This gun I found. Alright.
If you recall, I specifically acquired this gun for your purposes. You had concerns about self-defense.
I can guess what happens next. Now you're going to use it to shoot me.
No. Or maybe I will.
Perhaps I wasn't clear. For safety reasons, neither one of us can be shot with this gun. I configured it very specifically.
Okay.
As I suspected,
What is this?
this gun records the time of its last discharge.
Oh.
And that time looks to be a near match for Miss Morimura's estimated time of death. Which suggests you used this gun to murder her.
Okay.
Now, on the day of the crime, you yourself were using the drone to keep tabs on Miss Morimura, weren't you? Based off of your expenses for that day, I presume you took a taxi to the crime scene.
How much do you have in that pocketbook? Were you just playing dumb this whole time?
How much do you have in that
When
pocketbook?
did you realize? What gave away that I was the professor and not her?
Miura?
There was a specific moment. It was back when Miura found you here.
Oh.
You described Miura as an excellent design engineer.
Ha!
But the Miura of 2188 was the design engineer, not him.
Did you dig that out of Renya Goto's log too?
No. That I learned through Miura, the AI of Sentinel number 17. He also told me about the existence of the logs.
So, what happens to me now? If you're not killing me, I assume you're at least locking me up?
Considering what you did to Miss Morimura, I'm admittedly conflicted. But giving into my emotional reaction wouldn't
I just had to
solve
send a
anything.
message real quick. Sorry if you heard typing.
Vengeance isn't going to bring her back. So, with that in mind, I would rather choose the path that gets me closer to the truth. That is what I want now. To see what lies at the end of all this. To see what she never could. You told an obvious lie.
Oh.
You made it clear Jiro Izumi was not your cup of tea. Yet you and
What?
Izumi shared an intimate relationship in the year 2188.
Did they?
That was clear enough from all the evidence I found. Even the placement seemed intentional. You and Izumi, together in Sector 1.
Oh, for the
You
clones?
died before you could set up the memory transplant. At that point, I can only assume, Izumi sympathized with you and helped carry out your vision.
Wait a minute. Aren't loops supposed to last 16 years or something? So then how did... Well, I guess they stayed through multiple loops somehow, I guess.
I can certainly understand Kengo Ogata's motive. He just wants to live again.
Yeah, that makes sense,
But
I
you,
guess. What I was just
why are
thinking
you
of.
so intent on transplanting your memory?
Because there has to be a leader. Without someone to guide them, teams dissolve into fear, spite, resentment. It'd be the colony all over again.
I see. As I suspected. Your devotion to this goal is inspiring in some ways. Are you a gambling woman? I'd like to propose a bet.
I bet.
We'll leave the terminals alone for you. We won't let Aegis seal everything off.
Oh?
Your loop would still be viable.
What?
And in exchange?
As it currently stands,
But we're
it'd be
literally doing
impossible
Operation
to revert to
Aegis.
your original plan without some compromise. But consider this. Even this final phase won't truly be the end. We'll have plenty of struggles beyond it. Plenty more pain ahead of us. If we can prove to you that we will overcome that, if we prove to you that we can face the unknown, then are we not worthy to take up your cause, inheriting your goal, and seeing it through?
You make an interesting point.
We can solve this problem ourselves. So my proposal is this. Let us fight our war. No sabotage. If we fail, then I could hardly object to a reset anyway.
That's your bet?
But don't they... Gouto doesn't know that this is the last shot, right?
You don't stand a chance.
Only A would know, right?
Well, I suppose we'll see about that.
Oh. What's this?
Aegis activated. Is anyone too compromised to keep fighting?
We've barely had a moment to breathe. The girls may be pushing their limits.
I'm still okay. I can keep fighting.
There are 3 terminals remaining. We can protect 2 of them with Aegis. But we're on our own with the last terminal.
How much longer do we need to hold out?
We need to re-establish a connection with Miyuki Inaba. That's still 10 hours off.
10 hours we don't have. But her plan is our last hope.
Then we fight to the last, until we have nothing left.
The kaiju are heading for the next terminal.
Brace yourself, Gouto. Keitaro. We are soldiers, and this is the moment we trained for. Hours, days, it doesn't matter. We'll hold the line. Let's go.
Chihiro-san. You're listening, aren't you? If you're out there, please respond. Chihiro-san.
What is it now?
You know a way to link up with the command ship. One that doesn't rely on its position, don't you?
Oh.
You're thinking of when I revised the decode.
Right now, we need that shortcut.
Ah.
And this is where you reveal
And that
some new
circumvents
leverage over
Okino's
me.
calculation.
I can't wait to hear what log you found this time.
No. This time, I'm asking a favor.
You have to be joking. You do realize the position I'm already in?
I do. Even still, all I can do is beg. I just want us to have a chance.
This is the most idiotic... I lied to you, you know.
Oh.
Do you know which lie I'm talking about?
Not this time.
When I said I wasn't going to like you. You're an infuriating man, Renya Gouto.
Chihiro-san.
Ready? Everyone, listen to me. We can communicate with the command ship out of range. I'm realigning the 3 surveillance satellites to their relay positions. We should be connected soon.
Oh boy.
However, the satellites have to move outside their preset tracks. They'll enter the gravity well and plummet to Earth. Your connection will only last until they hit the surface. You'll barely have any time to do this. Am I clear?
Thank you.
Honestly, humans can be so irrational. Though, I guess, I might be the most irrational one here. If you actually manage to pull this off, then I expect you all to take responsibility.
Chihiro.
Good luck, big brother. Almost connected. This is your only chance.
Okay.
Initiating communication.
To the final battle. The final bet. Goto story cleared. Yeah! Oh, all stories cleared. Yo. Damn, I can't believe our last hope is literally an idol. Well, there we go. Remembrance is at 100%. Which I would assume means... Yep, those waves are no longer grayed out. Alright. Juro Izumi 2188. The Izumi of 2188 shared an intimate relationship with Professor Morimura. Since Morimura died before she could execute the memory transplant, Izumi carries out her plan of transplanting her memories as Professor Morimura into her clone, Chihiro Morimura. Miura. The scar on Miura's forehead is the result of Tsukasa Okino's nanomachine adjustment, which restarts the Sentinels that stopped working due to DD-426. Without losing his mind and suffering the effects of DD-426, Miura managed to endure the pain as the data necessary for starting up the Sentinels was completed. Once Okino realizes this, he installs a feature so that the data will spread to anyone who comes into contact with Miura. Okay, where'd this come from? Amiguchi. When Amiguchi was shot by Megami Yakushiji up on the rooftop, it activated Sentinel number 20. Prior to this, Amiguchi had already come into contact with Keitaro Miura when he had to carry Miura back to his house after Neji Ogata's altercation at the shopping district. For that reason, Amiguchi was already affected by the force activation code for Sentinels that Tsukasa Okino embedded into Miura. I thought it was because he was holding his ear, you know, where he was shot. But, sure. Alright, Okino, When the Sentinels couldn't be activated due to the effects of DD-426, Okino got them operational again by creating a code that reconstructed the nanomachines to nullify the effects of DD-426. He then applied the code to Miura Sentinel number 19, which led to the completion of the Sentinel activation data. Furthermore, he made it so the completed data would spread to the other pilots as long as they come into contact with Miura. Interesting. DD-426. In 1945, DD-426 was successfully disabled thanks to Okino's nanomachine reconstruction and Keitaro Miura's efforts. Okay. Anything else? No. Okay. So then events. We'll start with Gouto, which is probably just stuff at the end. Yep. Arriving at the truth. The Last Hope. Jesus Christ! Look how many people showed up. Juro, Iori, Gouto, Natsuno, Keitaro, Hijiyama, Ogata, and Kisaragi. So, Minami, yep, The Last Hope after breaking limits. Miura, The Last Hope, Hijiyama. Oh, and Sentimental. Like Sentinel. No. The Last Hope. The Last Hope. Amiguchi didn't. Takamiya didn't. Ryoko didn't. Juro did. The Last Hope. Iori. Megami didn't. A didn't. Gouto did. Okay. So all events. I don't believe there would be more than just the one gap, so everything that happens before the final battle, we know now. That's insane. Yeah, arriving at the truth, which happens right before A Sekigahara. Okay. And then there's Sentimental, The Last Hope, and there's still quite a bit left, which is odd. But, oh well. Alright, well, shit. With that, we've completed all 13 stories, and all we have left are the destruction missions. I do not know if next episode will be the last, or what, but we're getting to the end. And something I'll probably do before finishing is unlock as many of these as I can, because I have, what, 38 mystery points. And we'll read as many of these as I can, and I will additionally work on getting S ranks on those other 2 missions before next episode, so I can read those 2 mystery files as well. Either way, we're almost done with this game, and that is crazy to me. That's gonna be it for this episode, guys. If you liked it, then be sure to press the like button, and if you didn't like it, then fuck you too. Remember to subscribe, follow me on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date on all my videos and stuff. And as always, my name is Godzi, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye! Yeah.